Well, believe it or not, it happened yet again. Rodents eating through wiring, making the van undrivable. So, had to tow it in, couldn't get it to start at all. Kind of getting a little bit pissed off about this whole thing. Bye, van. Yet again. Yet again. If you have any suggestions on what you use to keep rodents out of your engine bay, we even have old grandpa's packets and peppermint, pure strength peppermint oil. Apparently those aren't keeping them away. Other than sitting in a lawn chair with a shotgun, I can't, I can't think of anything else. Well, let's hope this one isn't so expensive. Well, let's hope this one isn't so expensive. You want to see what nearly $3,000 worth of rodent damage looks like? That's what. Well, finally got the van back from the Ford dealership. I was in over the weekend, which is fine. They don't work on weekends. They discovered what the problem was, why the van wouldn't start, and my stomach pretty much sunk to the bottom of my toes when I found out it was a lot of damage to the van's main wiring harness. And here's the harness. If you've ever wanted to know what your transit van harness looks like, this is it. Tons of connections, big fittings, and here's about 15, 16, 18 wires that were chewed through by a squirrel, a rabbit, not sure. But just for this replacement alone was over $2,000 with parts and labor. That's our vacation budget for 2025. The problem is we just spent $700 and something to have the wiring fixed in a couple other places that had been chewed through. Still sick to my stomach over it, but got the van back, got a brand new harness. We just have to figure out how to keep the varmints out of the engine bay to keep them from doing this kind of damage. It all started last week when I went out to move the van, started up, and it wouldn't start. So the lights came on, the dingers came on, the dashboard all came on, but it wouldn't turn. And I know a lot of times if you have a dead battery, there's enough juice in it to run those things, but not crank the starter. So I cracked the hood, went and opened up the hood, and I looked straight inside on where the air ducting is, and all I saw was the backside of some furry gray animal, whether it was a rabbit, we have lots of rabbits around here, or a big squirrel, we have lots of squirrels around here. They were sitting on the engine with their backs to the front, munching away on the wiring harness. So their little snack cost us quite a bit of money. This is the second time it's happened in the last couple of weeks. It's just a lot of money. So I don't know how much travel we'll be able to do this year. This repair really just set us back. I mean, that's a lot of money. Usually that's about what we spend for a year of travel in the van. And now we've spent it on repairing needless damage by a bunch of rodent vandals, and very ticked off about it. But repairs are made, the van's up and running again, it's back home, which is also a worry. While the van was in the shop, Kim and I went to a home improvement store and pretty much bought almost every type of anti-rodent and pest deterrent and spray and fox urine granules and ultrasonic detection and trying to keep them away. And it's not like the van had been parked here for weeks and weeks. I mean, I drove it about the day before. It parked overnight and during the day, and the next day I went to start it back up, and that's when we discovered the damage and the critter that was munching away in there as I was opening the hood. So hopefully we've made a claim with insurance, and hopefully they will cover some of it. I know we have a pretty high deductible, but still, that'll help. But that's a hard hit on the pocketbook for no reason at all and nothing to show, other than I open the hood and I look in there and go, oh, look, there's $2,000 worth of repair work. A new wiring harness. I mean, that's a good thing, I guess. Don't have to worry about that unless another rodent gets in there and starts chewing on it again. So that's the story. Now it's time to get back to finishing up the inside of the van, getting a few more things put in place. So if we do get to take a trip here in the next few weeks, we'll be ready to go. Anyway, thanks for watching. Appreciate you taking care of us, and be sure to give us a like and a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. Also, you'll find a super thanks button. That'll take you to a place where you can give us a super thanks, donate a little bit of money to keep us producing these videos, and I greatly appreciate that. It's just down underneath there. You'll find it. It says thanks with a heart. Click on that and you can put whatever amount of money in there that your heart tells you to do. We'd appreciate it, and we'll be able to do more videos for you so we take you along on our trips. Anyway, take care. Remember, any day in the van is a good day.